Hello, guys. How are you doing? Today, we are taking a deep dive into how to manifest on the time crunch, no matter what kind of a time crunch it is. Either it's a month, a couple of days, a week, whatsoever. I'll give you the exact tools and exact steps that you need to take in order to create the dream reality that you want in as many days as you need, whether you have some bills that need to be paid exactly on the special date, or you want to have something like a relationship, whatever. To be honest, whatever you want to have by the specific date, we will discuss this. I don't need a haircut right now, thank you. And we'll start with a little bit of boring but necessary theory, and then we'll get into the exact steps that you need to take in order to complete your manifestation. And if you don't know who I am, nice to meet you. I'm Anna. On this channel, I share everything I know, learned, experienced with the law of assumption in order for this knowledge to help you on your journey, make it easier, more enjoyable, and get real results with the law of assumption. And if you want to become finally consistent, lock in, and get exactly what it is that you want, why don't you become the member of my membership program or start doing my 30 days manifestation challenge? These are great tools for you to finally embody the identity that you want. And if you're someone who has been in the law of assumption for quite a while and you still for some reason don't have the results that you want, you did not experience your grand big manifestations, then this challenge will help you to lock in, finally be consistent, and get whatever it is that you want. You can find it on Patreon, and all the links will be down below. Yes, I'm a mommy. I'm a mom. Mamacita. Vova, behave. Okay, guys, so let's start with the manifesting on the time crunch. And I want to start with the explanation of why people cannot manifest things on the time crunch, because I have also received some comments on my TikTok. By the way, you can find me both on TikTok and Instagram under Anna in Pink Hugo. I This is so funny because I actually have a pink Hugo, but you have never seen it on this channel. But I loved it at some moments so much that I made it literally my identity in social media. Maybe you'll see it one day. But anyway, I started rambling a little bit. So, guys, I received the comment on TikTok that the girl there tried manifesting paying her bills by the exact date, and she was doing the affirmations, but she was not able to manifest it on the time crunch. And there are a lot of people who tried something to manifest it by the end of the week, the end of the month, whatsoever, and they did not get lucky with it. But the question is not about luck. Here is what the question is. I want you to take a little bit deeper dive into understanding of how our reality is structured and how we actually experience it. So the majority of people, and thank you guys for educating me that День сурка means Groundhog Day. So a lot of people experience Groundhog Day. I hope that I have memorized it correct. Groundhog Day, like every day. So if you take a look at your reality, most probably you will notice that everything every day is relatively the same. So when you are manifesting something, you do not experience radical shifts, crazy shifts. Your reality may not be changing for days, for weeks, for months. Why? All of these days look just exactly as yesterday. And if you didn't know what date it is, most probably you would think that you are still living the same day. So here is why. When you start manifesting, again, I will repeat this one more time. Manifestation is a mental process of you transitioning from the version of you now into the version of you who has whatever it is that you want. Your current identity is the perfect epitome of all of the things that are happening to you right now, because everything comes within ourselves. You will experience the world exactly how you are, not how you want to experience it, but how you are. You may want to be rich millions of times. You may want to have a relationship like every day. But if your internal experience is someone who is never chosen, who constantly has financial difficulties, who has debts, you internalize this idea, you internalize this identity, and you become it, and this is who you are. This is what is going to be your experience. Therefore, if you want to start experiencing new things, different circumstances, people behaving differently, you getting different things, what you need to do, right, to create a bigger degree of difference within your identity, within your personality. And this is why a lot of people do not. Вова, you will feel bad. Sorry, вибачте. I'm sorry. So a lot of people see like zero change in their reality because they have zero change in their identity. I think that I have just offended my cat, but I just know that when he lays like this on my lap with his chest on my lap, he will start coughing. And he never like he doesn't have cough at all, but it's not comfortable for him to lay like this. So as his mom, as a cat mom, I need to think about what's better for him. Anyway, guys, here comes the concept of divine timing. Do you know these moments? And you would say, how is this connected? And I will explain to you, because this is what will make it click for you guys. Do you know these periods when you heavily want something? You extremely like you want to have something, money, relationship, especially this is like in really a lot of cases it's connected to relationship or whatever it is that you want. You're heavily concentrated on that, you're shaking, this is how you want it, you do not receive it, but then randomly after you forget about this, after you stop caring, after you just relax, in a couple of years or a couple of months or whatsoever, it just randomly comes to you. The person starts messaging you all of a sudden. You get into the real relationship of your dreams that you have been thinking about for such a long time, but this person just never came in your life. And you get this relationship or these things, and there are a couple of things. You may start asking, like, why the hell this happens now? Or you may actually think, there is actually the right time for everything in life, because I just know for a fact it would not happen if this person came in my life earlier, if this job came into my life earlier, I would just not be successful with it, I would just not accept it, nothing would happen whatsoever. Why? Because there is no such thing as divine timing. You have changed to the extent that you can finally experience this stuff. Like, you finally became the person, either a woman or a man, that can experience happy and healthy, fulfilling relationship. You finally became the person who can actually accept huge money opportunities. You actually became the person who can have your dream life. So it's not about divine timing, because universe knows better. You may not even try to manifest something on the time crunch, because you know what, you decide nothing in this life. Universe decides, universe knows. There is no universe, guys. You just became the version of you finally who can experience what you wanted. So we come into the list of things that you need to do in order to manifest on the time crunch. The first thing that you need to do is, obviously, if you still did not understand this, is to get really clear on the identity that you want to become, to have. You can either just simply affirm for the thing that you want to get, like your bills are paid, or you are in the healthy, happy relationship, or whatsoever. This is the first way. I have personally manifested paying my rent on the time crunch. I have been given this example a while ago. I didn't have money to pay my rent. It's been like a lot of years ago. And I've been really heavily into the transurfing of the reality. And I just imagined vividly that my rent is paid, and I kind of like made peace with this assumption. And the next day my rent was paid. It was paid. Basically the landlord, she came and all of a sudden she wanted to buy some stuff from us, and this essentially paid for the rent. But if she didn't want it, I would not have how to pay rent. So basically you can manifest a specific thing without changing your identity fully. You can just manifest getting your bills paid, getting the person to text you, whatsoever. Like, you can either focus on this specific thing, or you can focus on the bigger picture. I like focusing on the bigger picture because, guys, manifestation, like as I mentioned in my previous video, you can change your life so heavily with manifestation. You will never get burned out with manifestation. You will never get burned out from affirming or whatsoever, because you know that you are not just manifesting a guy to text you, or manifesting like $3,000, like not more, like you need $3,000 or whatsoever. You are manifesting the richest version of you. How? Or the version of you who is your dream woman, the version of you who is a dream man if you're a guy. Like, you are working on becoming overall better, on changing your whole identity. And this is necessary. Let's be honest. If you're someone who is in debt, who constantly has financial difficulties, who doesn't have consistent income, you are really unhappy with where you are, why not to work on your identity as a whole? Do you want to experience this like every day? Yeah, you will pay this one specific bill, but your life will overall not change. Like, is this what you want? I doubt that. So you need to understand what is your current identity. I will make a whole separate video about how to do this with your 30 days plan to change your entire life, not one specific thing, but entire life in 30 days. But like, for the sake of this video, like, you can either concentrate on something very specific or on your whole self concept, and you need to affirm for it. This is obvious. Or you need to visualize it. You pretty much use whatever technique that you like to do. But here's the kicker: you need to have a serious, strong mental diet. Because, guys, if you are like constantly heavily concentrated on not having the thing that you want, and at the same time you want to manifest something on the time crunch, you need to have a massive like discipline with your mental saying. You need to heavily associate yourself with the person who already has it, who has bills paid, who has relationship, who has money, who has whatever it is that you are manifesting. Like, you cannot walk around, like pretty much with every manifestation, to be honest, but especially if you're manifesting something on the time crunch, you need to heavily follow the principles of the law of assumption. Because you cannot say that you are manifesting something and yet do everything that like manifestation, like that is against your manifestation, like literally thinking against your desires or whatsoever. Like, you remember, manifestation is a mental process of you transitioning from the version of you now into the version of you who has whatever it is that you want. I will be repeating it so many times so you finally memorize it. So you need to have a really strong mental diet, completely focused on the version of you, of the version of reality and the version of you that you want to live in. There is no wavering, no checking 3D reality, no thinking against your desire, not affirming against your desire. Heavy mental diet. And then if you do this, you will be able to manifest on the time crunch. This is it. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Again, if you need more help with your manifestation situation, come and join my membership program. Thank you for all of the sweet girls and guys who are already in my membership, who support me, who have great results with the law of assumption already. I really love your manifestation success stories and your awesome results. I will be happy to see you in my membership program, enjoying my 30 days manifestation challenges, enjoying this channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon in my next videos.